One of my favorite movie series is the Indiana Jones series. And the one that he did, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade with Sean Connery, probably is my favorite of all of them. There's a scene there where he enters this cavern. And in this cavern are all these cups, all these chalices, all these glasses sitting around, filling up the shelves. And one of them was the one used by Christ at the Last Supper, the Holy Grail. And there's an old medieval knight there living all these years protecting it. And of course, the Nazis break in, and one of the Nazis decides this must be the cup of Christ, dips the water in to drink it, thinking he's going to have eternal life, and he horribly melts to his death. Then Indiana Jones, knowing that his father has been shot, needs to be healed, grabs another cup, a wooden cup, puts the water in and pours it over his father, and his father lives. Did Indiana Jones grab the right cup? Truth be told, it wouldn't have mattered, because it wasn't the cup that mattered. It was what we brought to the cup. Did we bring a lust for power, as the Nazi did to the cup? That would only lead to death, because as man spends his life searching for power, it always ends, because ultimately he's going to pass, and that power will go with him. But if you bring compassion and love for others to the cup, then that brings life, as it brought life to his father. Well, there was a king, the Babylonians, called Belshazzar. This is all in the book of Daniel. And Belshazzar was in a great battle. The Medes and the Persians had surrounded his city, and a battle was going on to protect Belshazzar. Belshazzar was no leader. He was a coward. He decided that he would do what he always loved to do, party. He had a big feast, an orgy actually, a very loud, drunken orgy in his palace while his soldiers are out there fighting to defend him. And in this orgy, he decides to bring out the cups and the plates from the temple of Jerusalem that his father, Nebuchadnezzar, had conquered and brought to Babylon. And he decided to use those cups to drink wine in his orgy. What he brought to the cup was nothing but lust and cowardness. And as a result, a hand appears, and he writes the famous words on the wall, and Daniel translates saying, "You've been weighed in the scales and found wanting." And the next day, the Medes and the Persians get through those walls and slay Belshazzar. What we bring to Mass is extremely important. The sacrament is there. The sacrament is very, very real. But it will only transform us if we bring a sense of hope to it, if we bring an openness to it, if we bring a willingness to let it transform us. Receiving communion is one of the most beautiful things we can have, but its effectiveness depends on our willingness to humble ourselves and let the grace of God grow in our lives.